everyone. Today is June 3rd, 2019. And today I would like to go over the new moon in Gemini. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay. So before I get into today's reading, I wanted to go over a little bit about the energies that we're actually going through. And to those of you who don't know, okay, whenever we have a new moon, okay, it is a 28-day cycle that represents a beginning to an end of a cycle. And this is a great time for making a fresh start, turning over a new leaf, or starting a new project. You can question old habits during this time, and behaviors and beliefs as you search for a new way to make progress in your current life. During this period, you may experience an energy surge, courage and perseverance, but also anxiety and stress. You can also experience success, honor, and recognition through work or business deals, but also may risk a loss through enemies or the law. Okay. Love and money seems favorable this month, but be cautious, however. You may also be able to have an increased ability to multitask. All right. So the new moon energies will last until June 17th, which is fairly like a 2-week period. And it may also help you to understand the new moon effects back around May 18th when we had our full moon in Scorpio. So, just be mindful of all of the energies that happen since mid-May up until the new moon, which is around today. And moving forward, trying to assess like what has happened, in the past couple of weeks, and what do you feel now and what is to come. And so that is, like being observing of the moon cycles is really significant if you really want to kind of measure like where you are in your developmental process, and like if you've been healing, have you been purging, have you been working on yourself, and kind of see like, what are the changes that has happened, during that time. Also, things that happened since November of 2018 may resurface. So be mindful of what has happened around that time so that you can address it during this period. So this can go even further back towards November of last year. Okay. You may also experience mood swings from being happy and joyful to being angry and sad. The best thing is to be communicative verbally by being open and honest, okay? And this is, between you and your divine partner, okay? I also feel that truths will be coming out this month and new beginnings for twins. So ultimately, this is twin season, okay? And I really feel that, your divine counterpart may be ready to, to be communicative and also speak their truth during this month. So, those are some of the things to kind of look out for. But also, I know that people may be having like a burst of energy, or, you might be feeling really good at one moment and then like feeling really pissy or sad the next. I mean, it's almost bipolar, but that's a Gemini for you. I'm just kidding for all my Gemini people out there. This is your month. So let me go ahead and get started for today's reading. So for this particular reading, I will go over the overall energy for both divine masculine and divine feminines, okay? And this reading will have an extended. So let me go ahead and get this reading started. So first I'll tap in to what is the overall energy that we should expect during this new moon in Gemini for the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. What should we expect from our divine masculines and our divine feminines during this new moon in Gemini? So these energies will start from today up until June 17th. Alright, for divine masculines, we have a surrender to the divine. So divine masculines are learning to surrender to whatever that they were trying to control in the past, and they're giving it up to the universe, guys. I feel like, since the full moon in Scorpio, they have really been working on themselves, and I really feel like now is the time for them to just release and trust and surrender. They're no longer going against the grain, and I really feel like divine masculines are more open towards a connection with their divine feminine, and that's a beautiful energy, okay? For divine feminines, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So divine feminines, I feel like, you are no longer wanting to be stagnant. I feel like, you're tired of waiting. You want to just go ahead and do whatever it is that's going to make you happy. And, whether or not this is towards your divine masculine, you can take it how it resonates with you. But I feel like, this is more or less action towards oneself. What are you wanting to do? What are your goals? I feel that, for evolved twins, okay, who are no longer codependent on their divine masculine, I feel like, you are more independent, more working on your soul mission and life purpose, that, whatever, whenever your divine masculine comes, I feel like, you're just accepting of whatever comes your way. And I feel like divine feminines are more focused, on the goals that they want to achieve is what I'm feeling. And that's the energy that I'm receiving. And honestly, if, this is resonant with your current energy, and for divine masculines, if divine masculines is watching this reading, what I'm feeling is that, divine masculines are slowly, following the lead of their divine feminines, and that they are learning to surrender to divine and trust in the divine process, whereas divine feminines have become the leader, and they have already, healed. They have already have like this understanding that whether or not their divine masculines are in their life or not, they're gonna just do them, okay? And by them working on themselves, I feel that, they're truly working on, their soul mission, okay? That is the feeling that I'm getting. So honestly, those are really good energies, because since we are in this new moon energy, I feel like both divine counterparts have that extra burst, okay, to work on creative projects, to work on something new, to release everything that was old and stagnant, and ready for some new energies, new opportunities. And that is really beautiful, guys. I'm really loving this energy so far. All right. So, what should we expect energetically from our divine counterparts? Okay. So, what should we expect from our divine masculine towards the divine feminine? And what should we expect from the divine feminine towards their divine masculine? Okay. Let's see what's going on with the connection energetically between the two. For divine masculines, we have envy, okay? I really feel that divine masculines have been watching their divine feminines from afar, and they are being very envious of their divine feminine's progress. If anything, they're very proud of what they've been working on, and they see that, they are that leader, and they're no longer in that energy of being codependent of their divine masculine. And, divine masculines are envious of their divine feminines. They're so proud of how far they've come along and how much they've really worked on themselves. And, I feel that divine masculines are in that energy of making a decision, okay? Because I see here the number 20. And I feel that divine masculines are truly ready to either work on themselves, communicate with their divine feminines, let them know how much, they are proud of, how far their divine feminines have come along. And really, that gives them the energy to work more on themselves and their life purpose and their life mission. And that is a beautiful energy. I really see that, divine masculines are also, trying to make a plan, about how they can really change and be that true divine counterpart towards their divine feminine. That is what I'm seeing, so they're going to be working on this envy energy during this quarter, is what I'm feeling. For divine feminines, we have Angel of Love. So again, what I'm feeling from divine feminines is that they're holding space for their divine masculines while they do return. And, I feel that divine masculines are ready to just trust and release, like, what they were thinking, okay, how they were doing things in the past, and they're ready to move forward is what I'm feeling. And, divine feminines, they are, just working on them, okay? I really feel that. And with this Angel of Love energy, they're just holding space for their divine masculines, being patient, waiting on them to work on themselves so that they can move forward towards the connection with their divine feminine is what I'm feeling. And here we have a number 49, which equals a 13, so that reduces to a 4. Divine feminines are more stable. They're more grounded and focused. I feel like, the theme for the new moon in Gemini is a bullseye, okay? They're going straight for the target. And divine feminines, I feel, are more clear with, their focus on, themselves is what I'm feeling. I really feel like divine feminines are no longer in the energy of waiting around for their divine masculines. It's like, they come when they come. If they do, that's great. I've been working on myself, and, I really feel like, more than anything, they only want their divine masculines to return only if they've truly worked on themselves, because they no longer are entertaining this back and forth energy with their divine masculines is what I'm feeling. And I feel that divine masculines are in that understanding now. They're in awe, guys. Your divine masculine, is learning from their divine feminine. And that is what I'm seeing. So these are really, really good energies coming from both divine masculine and feminine from what I can see during this new moon period. Okay. So what are the aspects that your divine masculine and the divine feminine will be working on during this new moon? Okay, so we kind of see like where both divine counterparts are at and how each divine counterpart is energetically towards the connection. So let me see what each counterpart is going to be working on during this time. Okay, let's see what is going on between the two. What is your divine masculine going to be working on? during this new moon? And what is the Divine Feminine going to be working on during this new moon? We have beauty. You know, divine masculines, okay, they are really going to be working on, like, I guess just working on themselves, okay? This is a number 17 and it equals an 8. I would like to read from the book to see if I can pull additional messages as to like what this beauty card is, okay? So I feel called to read a description. Okay. Recognize your inner beauty and outer beauty. You are beautiful, special, unique, and attractive. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you see? Did you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself and your life? Your internal experiences are etched on your face and your body. People can feel your energy when you enter a room. When a person who is not thought of as being physically good looking connects to their inner light, wisdom and warmth, the glow that emanates from within makes them extremely appealing and attracts people and opportunities towards them. Focus on what you love about yourself and allow yourself to shine. You are challenged by how you see yourself. This could be a perfect time for internal and external makeover, okay? So, you know, what I'm feeling with Divine Masculines is that, you know, possibly in the past they were not feeling very good about, you know, their aesthetical appeal. I mean, I really feel like, you know, your Divine Masculine has been going through a lot, okay? They've been going through a lot of purging, okay? And, you know, they probably don't look at themselves in the mirror, okay? And if they do, I really feel that, you know, in the past they weren't feeling very good about themselves. You know, they could lack self-esteem, you know, or, you know, they probably weren't working on themselves. And they see their Divine Feminine, okay, that they're truly working on themselves. And guess what? Divine masculines are envious of their divine feminines because of the beauty that divine feminines have emanated, okay? They have truly put in the work. They have been working on themselves and they are glowing, okay? They want to be where the divine feminine is. And I feel that during this new moon, the divine and masculines is really going to be working on themselves. And guess what? When you work on your inner beauty, you know, it reflects it on the outside, okay? And that goes, you know, for like, you know, their well-being, right? Let's say that the divine masculines were operating out of being sneaky or deceitful, okay? And that is how they were on the inside, and it reflects that on the outside. But I feel like, you know, divine masculines is wanting to change, you know. It's not all about, you know, the outward appearances, you know. Like feeling it and being it is different than trying to play the part, okay? And I feel that divine masculines, you know, were doing it a little backwards, okay? And that is why they are envious of their divine feminine, from what I can see. And because the divine feminines have been the true leader in their divine masculine's life, they are in awe, guys. Your divine masculine, you know, sees you as this, you know, beautiful or handsome person who has really, you know, shown their light not only to themselves but also towards the community. They see you, that you are truly beautiful, okay, really handsome, and you know that beauty that is from within is radiating on the outside, and they want to be just like their divine feminines. That is what I'm seeing. So I really feel like during this new moon, your divine masculine is playing catch up, and you know they want to be like the equal counterpart to their divine feminine is what I'm seeing. And I feel like divine masculines really want to put in the effort to truly show their divine feminine what they're made of and then some. So that is beautiful, guys. I am loving that energy. Okay, now divine feminines, discover your life purpose, okay? And this is a number 29. So, divine feminines have been working on their life purpose and, their soul mission. And I really see that because I really felt like when we had pulled this card, okay, it's time to take action. Divine feminines have been working in their true power, okay? They have been working on themselves, no longer, just wanting the connection with their divine masculines. They know that they are, self-sufficient on their own. And, they don't want to reconnect with their divine masculines unless their divine masculines have truly put in the work. Because they know that if they were to come back prematurely, then the whole runner and chaser cycle would begin. And, I feel like divine feminines have truly worked on themselves, and they come to an understanding that they no longer are wanting to entertain that energy. If the divine masculine has any karmic situations, they would prefer that their divine masculines work on themselves, before they make their approach back to their divine feminines. Because divine feminines, during this time of separation or just like working on themselves, healing themselves, I feel that they have found their mission in life as a twin, okay? Whether or not they are in union with their divine masculine or not, if their divine masculine does not step up, I feel that divine feminine is just, going for their life purpose, okay? They're no longer waiting for their divine masculine, and if anything, they just want their divine masculines to do the best that they can be so that they can be a match to where the divine feminines are at in this current time is what I'm feeling. And that is really beautiful. That is why, divine feminines have matured. They are really holding space for their divine masculines. They do love their divine masculine. There is no question of a doubt that they do. But they also have an understanding about this twin flame connection. Okay? The twin flame journey is not about union. Okay? It is not a love relationship. Okay? Yes, energetically, you feel drawn or called, energetically towards your divine masculine, But if your divine counterpart is not vibrating on the same level as you, guess what? They need to play catch up, okay? Because I feel like divine feminines have ascended and they're on mission. Okay, I really feel like they're doing their job, okay, on this planet to bring light and love to everyone, and, divine masculines, I feel, are stepping up, okay? They're finally evolving, they're finally understanding, and they know that their divine feminine, brings the best version of themselves out, okay? Because you guys are mirrors, and your divine masculine sees this beauty. They know that they are a true divine person, okay? I really see that. And, divine feminine's energy is bringing their divine masculines up to where they need to be. So I feel like this is really beautiful. It's like dancing, dancing of the flames. So that is what I'm seeing. Divine feminines are really working on their life purpose during this new moon. So that is really beautiful, guys. All right. So now, what is divine masculine? Okay. What are they going to do in the 3D? Okay. What is it that the divine masculine is going to work on in their 3D life? Okay. And this could include the divine feminine, with or without. This is, exclusively, towards divine masculine and divine feminines, okay? What is each counterpart going to be doing in their physical life during this new moon period? Oh my goodness. We have shadow, okay? So I really feel that, you know, divine masculines still are going through their shadow period, okay? And I see that because now, all right, divine masculines are surrendering to the divine, okay? And they are feeling envious of their divine feminines. And not only that, they're working on themselves, okay? So I really feel that, you know, divine masculines still are possibly going through some shadow work, okay? And I feel like, you know, this is really good. They're truly like working on themselves, and this is the time to do it, because with this new moon energy, I really feel that, you know, your divine masculine has the energy to do so, okay? They're coming with clarity, and they are in with laser focus, okay? You know, towards who they are, who their divine feminine is, and what they need to do. And that is a really good energy. I also see her solar plexus chakra. Your divine masculine is going to be working on their willpower, their creativity, their strength, you know, to work on themselves, but also towards the connection. This is really good energy, guys. I really feel like divine masculines are really putting in the work now. I mean, they're no longer, you know, working on karmic situations. I feel like, you know, that has come to a close, and they're ready to work on themselves. You know, I really feel that, you know, they're no longer wanting to cater to anyone. You know, they want to be just like their divine feminines is what I'm feeling. And, you know, they're truly working on their solar plexus chakra as we speak. So that is really good. And next we have partnerships and alliance. So guess what? I feel that, you know, as your divine masculine is working on their shadow and working on their solar plexus, gaining that strength and courage, you know, to work on new things, you know, especially on themselves, they're going to be working on this partnership and alliance with their divine feminine. I really feel like, you know, this is the time where divine masculines will possibly be working on themselves, clearing out old energies, and, you know, moving forward towards connection with their divine feminine. And honestly, guys, this feels more solid. It feels really stable, and I feel like it's more balanced this time. So this is a beautiful energy. My goodness. All right, so let me go ahead and see what is the divine feminine going to be working on in their 3D life. Okay. What is the divine feminine going to be working on in their 3D life during this new moon? We have emotional withdrawal, okay? And I feel like, you know, this was the energy that divine masculines were in over the weekend for the twin flame weekend reading. So what I'm getting with this is that divine feminines are no longer, you know, thinking of, you know, the past. I feel like, you know, they have really thought about the connection with their divine masculines, okay? And they are really sad, okay? But also I feel like they've been working on themselves. They're leaving like all of the emotional baggage that they've had in the past, and they want their 10 of cups. They no longer want to sit on this beach, okay, just thinking about their divine masculines. I feel like energetically, divine masculines are really, you know, putting in the work to really work on themselves. And divine feminines are no longer wanting to be in this energy, you know, really working on themselves so that they can go towards their 10 of cups is what I'm feeling. You know, they have really purged. They have really released. And I feel like, you know, they're more balanced and more grounded. As you can see, this gentleman that is sitting on the beach. I feel like divine feminines are more grounded, and also they're ready to express their emotions towards their divine masculines if only their divine masculine steps up, okay, and meets up to the level of their divine feminine, okay. That is what I'm feeling here. We also have authority. You know, I really feel that divine feminines have stepped into their emperor power. They're no longer seeking that energy from their divine masculines, because that comes from within. And because of that energy, because they have balanced their masculine and feminine energy, they have become more grounded, more solid, more stable on their own. Divine Feminines, you rock. I'm sorry, but you guys got it going on. And you feel very empowered. I feel like you're coming in with a plan, okay? I feel like, you know, you're taking care of business is what I'm feeling. And it's like a no bullshit, you know, kind of attitude is what I'm feeling. And you know, I feel like Divine Feminines have really worked on themselves. You know, they have a better understanding about this twin flame connection. And, you know, they're just doing them. And, you know, by leading, okay, by being a leader, I really feel that that energetically is calling your divine masculines to become this emperor, okay? They're really working on themselves. They're facing their shadow. I feel like it's the last remnants of them, you know, being in this energy, this dark energy, and purging it so that they can gain that power and strength to become this masculine energy, okay, that the divine feminine is currently embodying. And I think that's beautiful, guys. I feel divine feminines, you guys are like glowing, okay? You guys got it going on. Keep doing you. Keep working on yourself, because it is showing on the inside and out. And that is what your divine masculine is working on, okay? They're one step behind. That's what I'm feeling. You know, they're almost there to where they can meet up with their divine feminine. And that is a beautiful energy. And next we have rest and rejuvenate, okay, another 4. So, you know, what I'm getting with this is that divine feminines have used this time to really, you know, like meditate, really think, okay? And I feel like, you know, for maybe, you know, the next couple of weeks, I really feel like divine feminines, you know, you guys might be working on yourself, okay? Just being in solitude and staying more grounded. I feel like you're connecting more in nature and doing more meditation is what I'm feeling. And this is a beautiful energy. I really honestly feel that divine feminines are at that level to where, you know, they are really working on themselves, and divine masculines are almost there, okay? They're one step behind the divine feminines. I feel like, you know, if your divine masculine was in a karmic situation, that is no more. They no longer want to be in that energy, and more than anything, they see their divine feminine, and I feel that they know that they can do better. You know, all of the things of their past, they're just pushing, you know, to the side. They no longer want to be in the old way of the old divine masculine energy. And this is a time for the new divine masculine to emerge. And that is so beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness. So if this reading is resonating with you, I'm going to take this to the extended. And in the extended, okay, I will be going over what is the divine masculine and feminine going to do towards the connection. Okay, what are this is for the next 2 weeks from June 3rd into the 17th, and what is the outcome, and then I'll provide guidance messages on how each counterpart can come into union. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.